Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Universal's Sony's movie Knock at the Cabin. And we're gonna get right into this one. Spoilers! Okay, I'm gonna just try to keep this as simple as possible because this movie tried to be super complicated and it didn't need to be. It was, let me just tell you, we got four people led by John Batista. And they apparently have had visions, these four people, that have led them to each other. And the visions told them that they have to go to this cabin that's in the woods somewhere. And they don't know who's there. And they're supposed to get the people that's in the cabin to make a choice so in order to save the world, to stop the apocalypse. Dum 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 dum. In theory, interesting plot. In execution, M. Night let me down. Even with his trying to be twist and stuff, it didn't work. I was like, what am I watching right now? It didn't make any sense. From the moment it started, with the little girl catching grasshoppers and some strange giant man, Batista, walking up to her, talking all nice. Hey, little girl, how you doing? My name's so-and-so, and blah, 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 and you catching She should have ran right there, but no. And she even mentioned, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. And she still stood there and talked to him till he started getting weird, and the other people walked up, and she seen what looked like weapons in their hands, and then she ran in the house to tell her fathers that there was people outside. Help. I'm like, what is happening? Why does little girl die right? Okay. Like I said, started off with me questioning the logic of things. Then they claim that they have to be let in, but they don't want to bust in if they don't have to. They do all this talking through the door for nothing. The couple inside have a gun in their car, but not inside the house. So they're trying to figure out a way to get to that. They have a fight with the people. The one guy gets a concussion. One of the four people is a nurse. So she helps them with that. They tied him up after a bunch of fighting, and the fighting stopped when they picked up the little girl, and they didn't want to hurt her because that's their daughter. So they was like, okay, we gonna stop. So they do all this explaining about who they are and where they from and yada yada yada. Come to find out that one of the dudes was, because this is a gay couple, was gay bashing on one of them. He recognized him, and he had mentioned the other people in the message board because they all had these visions. So the one guy, he was not going. He was like, nope, this is crap. Y'all full of crap. This ain't real. You know, we don't have, they have to choose between the three of them, the husbands and the daughter, who to kill in order to save the world. They can't save, the four people can't kill them, can't make the choice for them, none of that. They have to choose. Are you kidding me? No. So, after a lot of talking and explaining, they even showed on the news after they killed the first guy that earthquakes had started happening and tsunamis, and then after they killed the second lady, then it was plagues that was killing kids, X9, whatever the hell that is. And it was like all this stuff that's just happening all of a sudden. And it's like, what? Okay, sure. And I was with the dude, one of the fathers. I was like, yeah, I don't believe you. You timed all of this. This is a pre-programmed program you got on TV, and y'all timed it to know what was going to happen. But yeah, that turned out to not be the case, sadly, because that would have actually been more interesting. Turns out these people was, I guess, sort of kind of telling the truth, and stuff was happening, and one of the other fathers started to try to believe in it a little bit, and the other husband trying to tell him, no, don't believe in it. And the little girl tried to run away, but they caught her, brought her back. It was this movie just didn't make any sense. All for it to culminate in the fact that all four people end up killing themselves, well, killing each other, and then Batista ended up being the last one, and he slit his own neck because they, again, would not make a choice. And then they was told, after the four of them were dead, that they only had mere minutes to make a choice on who to kill. Otherwise, everybody was going to die, and they was going to be the only ones left to live on a effed up planet by themselves. So like I said, one of the husbands started to believe in it. He talked his way into convincing The other husband to believe in it a little bit. I mean, he believed it, but he still wasn't really trying to go for it. And he went ahead and he killed his husband so that him and the other husband and the daughter could live. I was like, this is so dumb, especially when they brought in the whole dude that was the gay basher and he part of the group. And it's like, well, where all of y'all come from? Like, what? This makes no sense. And then they were trying to push too hard about the whole gay scenario, which I didn't think was necessary. Me being a gay man myself, even I felt like this makes no sense. Like, what am I watching right now? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, yeah. So the guy killed his husband. They stopped the apocalypse, and the daughter and the other father rode off in the car in the truck. The people had came in, saw on the news at a cafe about how everything had just stopped. Because planes was falling out of the sky and everything. No more planes falling. People not drowning no more. Suddenly, the virus is not killing kids anymore just in a few hours. Like, we're good now. It's like all this stuff, it didn't make sense. Lightning was striking places just randomly, setting cities on fire. It was a mess. I was like, this is just dumb. This is a dumb movie. So, Knock at the Cabin. Could have been good. Turned out it wasn't so great. If I had to rate this movie, I'd give it a 5. A 5, people. A 5. You want to waste some time, put on something to go to bed to that you don't care about if you pay attention to, and then wake up and finish it, something like that. This is the movie for that. This is the movie. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys for another one another time. In the meantime, have a great day.